And we are live. Welcome. Good morning. Our morning stream is starting. I did a little bit of Boom Beat stream on my second channel before. Now, Fallout. Fallout 76. We are back, and I'm really curious what Shredder is doing. I heard a lot of good things about it. But in the same time, you know how tricky this weapon is, so I need to do my own testing. There are so many new perks. And do they work with the Shredder? Like, Shredder is a very special creature. Some stuff works with it, and other doesn't, and there is no particular logical reason behind it for the most part. So we just need to figure out what works and what doesn't work. We do it together. You are welcome to share whatever your findings are. We do have lots of findings from the past, but there's so many new perks that we know nothing about and Shredder. So hello there in the chat, Monkey Nuts, Gianni Matera, Jose Sanchez, and the N7 Joker. Welcome. So nice to see you here so early. Now, and Acadian Joe, let's start Fallout 76. Heading in. Here we are. Fallout 76 is starting. I know that the Shredder is still OP. The question is, how overpowered Shredder is? That's the question we have. How overpowered it is with this latest patch. Not if it is overpowered, but how much. How much? On the last patch, it was crazy overpowered. So what is it now? Still crazy overpowered, or maybe crazy insane overpowered? Do we need more prefixes to the power of the Shredder? It's definitely not gonna stay like that forever. At some point, Bethesda notices, but it's not connected to my videos. As if they would really nerf stuff based on my videos. I did a video about the Shredder and how overpowered it is a couple of months ago when it started being super overpowered and nothing happened to it. It probably even got buffed. So they don't really nerf based on my videos. They most likely nerf, like my theory is, that they nerf based on the stats that they pull out of the server. Like, what's the most overused weapon in different classes? Then, after they see the weapon picking up in the top, let's say, top 10, they see the kill times on bosses if they can. I don't know, can they? Maybe they can see kill times on bosses. And they are finding the culprit. Who's killing the boss in 15 seconds? And then they are, oh, this guy. And they nerf after that. Most likely. That's my theory as well. That's my working theory. Shredder is definitely much weaker on a human as ghouls with the Shredder. They're using the glow perk for boosting the damage by like 10 folds. It's still super powerful on a human, but it's more like comparable to auto-axe on a human. When on the ghoul, it's absolute domination time. Now let's create a team or join a team. There is a team, so we join a team. Before we go, and I would be changing build anyway, but I cannot move. So I need to refresh my food first. I cannot move. My serum's probably expired. Like herbivore, that's the one I need to apply. At least other stuff can wait, but herbivore need to be applied. And now whatever food I want. The tea. I have some fish bits. I forgot to feed it to Linda. Ah, tough luck, Linda. They will spoil. Hot dog, iguana on a stick. Pemmican. Seasoned rabbit. And now I have my carry weight. And that's it. Carry weight 558. That's on commando build. We are still on the commando build. Uh-oh. Camp couldn't be placed. My food in my freezer! My poor food. My poor food. I should be checking that first. I'm going to check how badly it is. It happened for me several times as this spot is popular now. Fishing camp spot is popular. It's quite often being taken. This spot is too popular. I need to switch back to this one as my main. I like my new camp, but I cannot really use it. How bad is it? Brain bombs. Oh camp relish. It's bad. I need to start using some of those that are almost spoiled, as they will fully spoil soon if I let them go. I'm angry at this freezer. It shouldn't be tied to my camp. It should be always working. If I own it and I put stuff in it, it should always work. Oh, there you, Henkel. Thank you a lot for 20 bucks. Appreciate that, Daryl. And good morning to you too. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Daryl. Shredder. We need to do a dedicated, like the Shredder build is special. It's different than any other build. So we'll need to do a separate build. We need to do testing. Probably I will even need to go on custom world. But first we just see what we can do on adventure. Where is my Shredder? Do I have it renamed? There it is. The Shredder. Yeah, that's a proper name. The Shredder. Insane beast. And the last star that I had previously by accident, just because there was nothing working, that may actually be working now. I'm not sure about armor penetration. Is that still the best or not? That was the only working prefix for a while. I'm not sure if that's still the case. The bash damage, of course, we need. The strength is boosting the damage significantly. Strength is still boosting the damage. Strength doesn't show on damage numbers, but it does boost the damage. And it's still I'm pretty sure it's still like that. This one, can limp crippling work with the Shredder? That's what we need to figure out. If that works, oh, we are for a treat. If crippled limps will give additional boost to the Shredder. Oh, I'm already salivating on this stuff about the Shredder working with limb damage, but maybe I shouldn't be too excited yet, as we didn't test if that's actually working. So let's hold my horses yet. Ghoul Commando is done. Ghoul Heavy needs to be done. Ghoul Melee, Classic Ghoul Melee needs to be done. Ghoul EN06, Ghoul Shredder need to be updated. So we have our old Ghoul Shredder build that will need to be updated. What I have in it, it's Basher, that's good. Where is the... Wait. Where is the glow perk? Something's not right here. Why do I have... Okay, I was messing up. That's not the Shredder build. I probably was testing something on it and override the Shredder build without changing its name. That's not the Shredder build. I don't know what I was doing here. That's not the Shredder build. So we need to move the stuff around, as it is not really a Shredder build anymore. It's missing perks, not enough strength. And why do I have Bomb Scientist, Science Monster on the Shredder, Demo Expert? It's not explosive. I need to take off this intelligence. And Gunsling, I'm pretty sure doesn't work with the Shredder, but we need to confirm. It is a range gun. Maybe it does work. Maybe it does work. Was it working? Maybe it was. I will see if Furious works with that now. It wasn't, but maybe it's working now. I need to see if Furious works and so on. First, we need strength. Move points. Fix it. Intelligence, you're losing 5. Strength, you are getting 5. Where is the powerhouse? I don't know if that works. Bone Shatterer. That's for melee, but... is bashing counting here? It may for Bone Shatterer. I need to test that. But what we really need is the glow stuff. Where's the glow stuff? Radioactive Strength. That's for bashing. That's for bashing. We need... What do we need to test first? The limb damage, we'll probably visit our friendly super mutants for testing purposes. We need to take off taking one for the team for now. So I don't want it to be affecting my testing. So we need to take that off. What they choose yes. Follow through doesn't work. Or maybe, actually, maybe follow through will work if Guardian is involved. Will not be sneaking, so will not be triggering follow through. I can keep this card in here. We will need a power armor as we need to be super tanky to do not lose the glow. Oh, I do have some stuff for scrapping. The Vulcan Aegis would be perfect. Oh, and if I'm not mistaken about the Shredder, it's still not affected by the barrel. I do have 3 barrel, although that's triggering 5 mil drops. I don't want it. I will switch to Ultra Sight. Prime. Accelerated probably doesn't do anything, so I will switch to Prime. Like, the bashing speed is not connected with fire rate of the weapon. Fill 'em up paint, that's the most awesome paint. The sight is not needed. We actually want high AP cost. What's the highest AP cost? That's lower. Oh, wait. Highest 3 barrel is slightly higher, but it's 1 point difference. Accelerated is actually lower. Okay, we can keep Prime. 1 point is not make or break anything. We'll test Scatter Shot, Tormentor, everything. We just need to figure out step by step what works and what doesn't. I don't want to put the whole build together before I confirm every single perk separately that I don't know yet how they work after the patch. So we need to do a test with every single perk. Just a little bit annoying, a little bit of work, and we'll be needing Radex for testing, because we need to switch off mutations for most part during the testing. We need to make sure Adrenaline is not equipped. Anything that changes our damage and ricochet and stuff that will be affecting stuff. The faulty spots we need to retest if that is working or not, which will be a little bit tricky. Maybe on the Guardian I could test stuff like that. The weak spot, like Guardian has weak spot, so I could do this type of testing on the Guardian maybe. We'll take that off for now. Weak spot. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need Enforcer. No Demo Expert. No Science Master. No Bomb Scientist. Strangely numbers. Keep it for now. Tenderizer. No. United Ordeal. No. We don't want our stats jumping up and down. Live Giver. Fireproof. Ironclad. Bullet Shield. No. Glowing Gut. Yes. Grenadier. No. Concentrated Fire. No. Starting with Radioactive Strength and Basher on. Okay, that's good. We're stripping it first. That's always the first step. Strip stuff out so we can test. We'll need more glow. Do I have toxic? Well, why am I worrying about toxic goo? Like, we are heading to Westec. Whatever toxic goo I don't have, it's there. Super Mutants, our perfect test subject. The armor skin for the power armor, that's the paid one from the bundle, fishing bundle. Auto-axe is better? You don't know what you are talking about, my friend. If you think that auto-axe is better. Let's see how much regular bash does. you say that it can do better than that, like auto-axe? No, it cannot. And I don't have perks yet. We need higher level super muties. Okay, 325 popping on numbers. If I'm spinning the same about... Okay. Oh, that was a legendary. Regular bash actually consume the glow, but it's the same damage as spinning. So for testing, I usually use regular bash, as I want to hit it only once. We'll probably need to somehow reduce the damage a little bit for testing, as I cannot be one bash killing them all. Radix maybe help. Switch my mutations off, and what's my damage now? 241. And Torso is crippled with one hit. So we need damage even lower, as I need to... Maybe I remove the glow for now. We know radioactive strength works. Let's drop it so my damage will go down. I didn't hit the torso, what did I hit? Okay, so it's doing 1, 2. See the damage difference, by the way, without radioactive strength. Like four hits or so to get it down. Bone Shatterer. I hit the torso. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's faster. Like 4. Without Bone Shatterer. Again. That wasn't the torso. 1, 2. Or maybe it doesn't. No, it's still 4. That wasn't a torso hit. Oh, okay. Bone Shatter doesn't work. It's still 4. I can actually hit them in the head here. See if damage numbers changes and everything else, but I need a fresh one. How am I getting kill streak? No way. How am I getting kill streak? I suppressed mutations. How am I on 3 kill streak? Is that affecting my damage? Showing 30. How is the kill streak not disappearing? Okay, maybe it's just bugged showing 3. Oh, now it disappeared. Okay, it doesn't affect damage. Okay, so it's counting the kill streak regardless if I have suppressed or not. But it doesn't seem to increase my damage, which is fine. That's the important part, that it will not increase my damage. Now the headshot. That wasn't a headshot, was it? Like 44. But I need to hit one without hitting anything else. Oh, I cannot jump there. Forgot I suppressed mutations. Need to get a headshot. Please don't move. I'm trying to focus here. Was that a headshot? Maybe. Now the weak spot. Stop firing at me. Is that more? Under N. Seems the same. But the damage... Oh, now I hit the head. Damage number was 61, so that was in the head before. Okay, yeah. There is a difference. Okay. Weak spot works. Weak spot works. That's tested. The limb damage doesn't. Bone Shatterer is melee only, doesn't work. It worked Daniel. No worries, I'm testing anyway only today, so we good. Showing the same damage if I attack Like that, or normally. Yeah, 44 to the head without it. Is it still the case that if I jump, it will stop spinning? Yeah. So, in this view, you can jump. Yeah, in this view, you can jump. First person, no jumping allowed. Attack speed should be about the same. Now, very important one. Easy target. If that counts. Does that count? Easy target. $36. 33. 33. Doesn't. So Bullies doesn't either. Gold leg. Unfortunately, gold legs is disabled when wearing power armor, so you cannot use gold legs. Easy target is not it. Range damage to crippled targets, and it doesn't count as range damage. It counts as melee damage, but not fully. It counts as bash damage, its own category. No easy target for us. Therefore, probably adding scatter shot is not needed either. Scatter shot will, crippled faster, but we have no benefit from crippling. Doesn't seem like we have a benefit from crippling. What about Tormentor? More damage per crippled limb. It doesn't say anything about range. We are doing like 28 to the torso. What? Wasn't paying attention to my health. I really need to put inborn survival so I don't need to look at my health. I don't need to look at my health with born survival. And let's pop fresh Radix so my mutations will not suddenly re-emerge. I missed the torso. Don't put your hands forward, I'm trying to hit your torso. I need to cripple it. No. Still 28. At least on the damage numbers I don't see any difference. Doesn't seem like there is. Doesn't seem like there is any difference. I don't see any. I don't see any difference. I have limb damage from Basher. Tormentor doesn't seem to add any. Kills fast just because how fast the attack is. The damage are not going up. That's crippled, but the damage are not going up. Let's see if one gun army works for crippling faster. Or at least something. Don't know how much we need crippling if it doesn't increase our damage, unfortunately, but let's see. One. That's a miss. Oh, come on, torso. Two. That helps. It used to be 4 hits. Now it's 3. But damage is not going up. Doesn't matter what I cripple or not. So unfortunately Tormentor doesn't work. Limb damage stuff doesn't work. The weak spot damage do work. The crippling for heavy gunner One gun army does work if you want to cripple faster with it. Bloody Mess, I think, works or not. What's my damage normally? Like 33 to the arm. Oh, not that. Still showing 33. I'm not sure if that's working and not showing or not working at all. Give me damage. Radioactive strength. The damage numbers are kind of an indicator, do not tell the full story. 1, 2, 2, it's almost dead. Now without Bloody Mess. 2, it's almost dead. I'm getting only 49 reds. 1, 2, it's almost dead. I think I'm getting kill streak bonuses. Even though I have mutations suppressed. Glowing gut doesn't work when I suppress mutations? Interesting. Yeah, pinpointers, I will add it to the shredder. Because limb damage doesn't work, so we'll try pinpointers. Bloody Vest doesn't look to affect it either. Which is sad. Kill streak of 4. What? Oh, I have no glow. 1, 2, almost kills. Without kill streak. Now some kill streak is popping. 2 almost kills. Even more. And now 2. Oh, so I don't know if this kill streak is doing something or not. A little bit inconsistency in the damage. Outside of the fact that I'm not paying attention to the glow. Now it's killing, so I think this kill streak still adds damage. Maybe there is some default value now for kill streak damage as I suppress mutations and I'm still getting... Oh, now I lost it. I don't do extra damage. What is affecting my damage? There is some randomization in my damage. I cannot really tell what's causing it. Almost 2-shot kills. And Bloody Mess. Ten times more damage, that's the Ghoul perk. 10-fold damage increase with radioactive strength. 1, 2, almost 2-shot kills, that's about the same. Is it working? Is the Bloody Mess working or not? How can I 100% tell? There's some randomization. I know sometimes I was low at glow, but that was basically no damage then done. But there is some kind of randomization to my damage by the health bar of enemies. The damage numbers are the same, but I'm talking about health bar on them. After 2 hits, they should have exactly the same left. There is like sometimes like now it died in 2 hits. Should be always the same. And strength is working for Shredder. I'm pretty sure about it. We'll confirm the strength in a moment. I'm pretty sure strength is working. Oh, Shredder do not suck at low glow. It's doing less damage, 10 times less, but it's still powerful if you fully spec for it. Oh, maybe it depends when I hit them. I think arms take somehow a little bit different damage than torso. I noticed damage numbers are slightly lower on the torso. Maybe I should be aiming like for legs every time. Let me repeat that and see. I will aim for legs every time. This kill streak probably does nothing. My mutations should be still suppressed. How is the Radex? I need another one. I have a lot of Radex, so I should be fine. Oh, my Feral. That may be affecting it. If it's jumping a little bit lower, like I'm losing strength bonus. If I'm on the borderline Feral, and I mean from wonderful to normal, then that can be affecting my strength. And I want that to happen. Don't want. I want consistent 33 strength. Okay. Oh, that's how Radex is suppressing it, guys. Oh, thank you for the info. My rad intake. Okay, I got it now. 1. So 2 shot is exactly the kill if I go after the leg. And if I take Bloody Mess off, is that still the case? Aim low. 1. What? How did I do so much more damage now? It doesn't make sense either now. Did I accidentally hit head or something? Still 2 shot kills. That's a legendary. So bad you cannot target anything in VATS with it. That would be easier. Can I even press a bash button in VATS? I cannot. I could spin it. Can I get criticals? I can spin it in VATS. I don't know if I can get criticals. Feral Ghoul I don't need for the Shredder. Shredder is not affected by melee damage bonuses. So Feral will not do anything. Strength though, it should. Now, how do I confirm the strength? I have 2-shot kill at this moment to the leg. It's about exactly 2-shot kill. Any little bit less, it wouldn't be 2-shot kill. Can I have a little bit more? Is there any difference? I don't see Bloody Mess making any difference. It's really so tiny low. It's exactly the same. Under 8. Under 8. Under A. And without Bloody Mess. Let's keep this guy. Get rid of this guy. Where is this injured super mutant I left? Is it still here? Did it die? Where did he go? Test subject, where did you go? Okay, you are healthy. So if I hit you in the leg, I hit you somehow more. Okay. How am I sometimes hitting the head by aiming for the leg? It's exactly in the middle of A. Trying to hit in the leg, but maybe leg is squishy. Maybe I should be aiming for the arm. Exactly middle of the A. So yeah, the Bloody Mess definitely doesn't work. That's confirmed. Doesn't work. Now the strength. Does the strength works? Still, it should. It was working last time. Definitely works. Okay, strength confirmed. Strength definitely works. Increasing damage directly. I don't think it does change what the damage number shows. But clearly by the health bar, strength is affecting it. No, I did unequip taking one for the team. Strength is a direct damage increase. So more strength, the better. But I'm not sure if you can do really VATS with the Shredder. I mean, you can choose VATS, but it's just... It's there in VATS, regardless how far you are, and I don't think that will... Oh, my AP ran out, though. I don't think that will at all... Like, it doesn't charge critical, so it's not really counting as VATS. You're just wasting AP. So VATS doesn't count as VATS. You're just wasting your AP. That's all it does. Waste your AP. Okay. Let's go card by card if we got everything sorted. So those two work. Radioactive strength is 10-fold multiplier. So that's huge. It's not 150%. It's 10-fold. Bone Shatter doesn't work. Easy Target doesn't work. Slugger Perk cards, all melee Perk cards will not work. The Heavy Gunner damage increase wasn't working last time I was at it. Does it work now? Probably not. What can I unequip? Barbarian. Well, let's see. Let's just to be safe, retest some cards that I know shouldn't be working and were not working. And Bloody Mess doesn't work, so I doubt Heavy Gunner would suddenly start working. Test is nevertheless necessary. Okay. Around under N and A. Again. Under T. Is that I'm trying to get consistent shots. Yeah, under T. Heavy Gunner. Under N. Wasn't exactly the same. Under T. Okay, now it's exactly the same. So depends which limb I hit. They have different damage multipliers for different limbs. So Heavy Gunner still doesn't work. Heavy Gunner still doesn't work. Those doesn't work. Normal bit works. Scatter Shot probably works, but in our case it doesn't change anything. We cannot benefit from crippling perks. So that's it. Strength sorted. About... Okay, does Number Cruncher work? Number Cruncher. Does that work? No, still under T. Doesn't affect anything. Exactly the same as it was. Go away, doggo. Number Cruncher, no effect. Santa Masochist. I didn't hit the center. I can tell if I did hit it, if the torso have any effect on it. That was head. Why did you put your head in front? Trying to get to see if Santa Masochist is doing anything. That was a torso. No effect. No effect from Santa Masochist. Concentrated fire is for that, so that's not gonna work. anything else. Number cruncher we did, doesn't work. By aiming a scope, we cannot really aim with that. I don't think that's gonna trigger. It's very doubtful. Tormentor we tested doesn't work. So that was tested. Someone is sharing Tenderizer, but that's very little effect, so that's fine. And Bomb Scientist, I don't think that's gonna do anything. But let's equip it. I need more glow. No, it doesn't do anything. We need to grab more glow. More toxic goo needed. The damage numbers are fake. I was always telling you that, guys. You can use them for some help, but they fake. They do not correlate with actual damage being done. You can use them to compare similar weapons. You cannot use them to compare, let's say, melee with guns, as they just show random numbers. They're not connected with actual damage done. Yeah, proper test dummies will be nice, but for now, as we don't have any better test dummies, super mutants work, and the big test dummy, which is the turret. Yeah, I know that scatter shot worked, but it's not helping me. I don't need to cripple everything. It doesn't cost, like the shredder costs AP, but doesn't cost glow when spinning. It's probably bug, but it doesn't consume your glow when you spin and attack, and still applies the bonus damage. We need to refresh super mutants. So I gather a bunch of toxic goo. Oh, to be honest, as we are at mutation topic, did they started working again? Yeah, I think my Radex expired. So I want to see if Adrenal Reaction applies. Like if the kill streak applies. Let's see if my damage will be going up as I'm killing them. Yeah, now no Radex effect, so I can replenish my glow real fast. So strength, perception sorted. Endurance, that's only defensive effects. Charisma, there's no really offensive effects there unless we boost our... Oh, we can spec for strength boost. We could spec to consume strength boosters. Cola Nut and so on. Nuka-Cola Dark. Boosted by alcohol perk. And cola perks, that's like 8 strength. Temporary boost for damage. So we could spec that in. Bomb Scientist doesn't work. What else under intelligence? Do you have anything new? Those are elemental. They will not work. Demo expert will probably not work. We need to test. It's doubtful that that would ever work. I can run with first aid already. Mad Scientist, so on, that would not work. Ned Rage, that's not really for ghouls. I don't really care. Science Monster, will that work? That's interesting to test. Stabilized, that I think used to work. We need to retest, but I think that used to work. I'm not 100% sure now. It was changing so often with the shredder and how stuff works that I'm losing track a little bit. Hello, Lazy. Slugger works with auto axe, but never worked with shredder. It is not needed for auto axe. That's the point. There are better perks than Slugger for auto axe under strength. Okay, let's see if our damage will be going up. I think. Wait, I think we already did more damage. Wait. Demo Expert works! Demo freaking Expert works! That's what I equipped. Works. Give additional multiplication to radioactive strength. Somehow they called it SS Explosion. Okay, Demo Expert works. Look at that. That's great increase. Now, does the kill streak work? Will our damage go up? We're under super somewhere. Okay, let's just top up our kill streak. Where are you, muties? Don't need to waste glow. I can just kill them quick to get the kill streak going. I want full kill streak to see if that's working, if adrenaline is adding. Should be already visible if it's adding anything. I think it is doing a little bit more. Let's add the perk on top. Does the perk need to stack separately now since I added it just now? They should start from this perk equipped. Now I don't know. How are you dead? Not sure if adrenaline kicks in as I just added it now. It says 100% damage, but does it really? Or maybe I was hitting them wrong. It's under E or R. Oh, ran out of glow. Depends how I hit them. It's under E or R. Now let's kick out adrenaline. Still under E. So adrenaline definitely doesn't work, but is the kill streak from mutations working? Let's wait for it to disappear. Hello, spiteful angel. Need kill streak to disappear. Disappear kill streak. Hello, angry fish. Genki the ethical cricks. Macy. Still chill it. Okay, disappeared. So the mutation works. I'm now... Oh no, this is under E. Okay, doesn't work. Okay, I was wrong, doesn't work. I don't know why I was feeling like it's working. It's not working. It is not. It's not working. Probably hit a head or something by accident. Yeah, it's the same. Damage is the same, so adrenaline doesn't work. Demolition Expert surprisingly does work. Bomb Scientist doesn't. Stabilize. Doesn't seem to work. Unless I'm already at full armor piercing. With amount, I may be at full armor piercing. So I would need to see without radioactive strength. Now it will be hard to consistently hit the same spot. But let's see, one hit. It's under O. I need more super mutant. There. Under I now. Depend how I hit. Under I, under O, and running out of... We need fresh super mutants running out. Need glow back. Fresh super mutants returning in a second. Hello, Super Mutant. Different name, so I cannot look at letters. That's what I usually do to figure out how much damage I did. So you need to go. You need to go. Oh, legendary. What time is it for me? 12:04. So just after the noon. Midday. Anything else I'm supposed to test here? No. There is one perk under endurance, I just remember. Radioactive power. So two are called radioactive strength, radioactive power. Similar names, but this is separate perk. Small amount of glow per hit to deal bonus damage to targets. Will that work in addition to other stuff? And will that expand glow when I'm spinning? That's a good question too. Okay, let's see if stabilized works. Depends how I hit them. Too much variance under O. Under O again. And no stabilized. Trying to hit them the same way, but it's not easy under O. Okay, doesn't work. So it doesn't work. And now radioactive power. Well, radioactive power does that work? Maybe. This one is fresh. No, it's under O. Doesn't work. Radioactive power doesn't work. This stuff doesn't work. We can equip our glow back. The one that do work. The radioactive strength that do work. Okay, strength doesn't. Now, weak spot does work. Can we get stacks of Furious? And will that do something? Range damage to close. Yeah, it's range damage, so probably will not stack. Oh, there is a stack. Does it do anything? I don't know, but there is a stack. We are getting stacks, but does it... probably doesn't work. Maybe Furious would work. I have anti-armor that used to work. Doesn't seem to increase my damage, but Furious itself, would Furious itself work? Like, it's getting stacks, so I could use that for the weak spot damage. That would work. I'm getting some bonus from Gunslinger. That's range weapons too. I think I did. Did I test that? I test that together with... wait, I'm not sure as I test that together with faulty spots. And faulty spots works, but does the Gunslinger actually works? I need to figure that out. So I need to hit them in the head without the glow, so that will not apply too much damage. Otherwise, headshots are too powerful. Oh, you are already used, but it's showing 66. Don't know how good indication is that. Show it more. You know what? Maybe to see better. Let's put reverse onslaught for a second. I know reverse onslaught is not good for this weapon, but for testing it's good. So put reverse. We have gunslinger. Maybe unequip that and add the weak spot stacks. Weak spot damage. So we stack all the weak spot. Let the stack ramp up, so it should be visible if it's working. It's working now with all those stacks. It should be visible. Like 18 stacks, that's significant increase. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's doing way more. It's under M. If I just unequip this one. Okay, so we did under first half of M. Less. Okay. So that is definitely working. Now, is that working alone? So just the driller. Is that working? Test subject. Under N, but not too much damage. Let's add the glowy perk card to increase damage. Okay, oh, I do have. I just need to add the glow. Doesn't look like close damage is doing anything. Under E, so that's what we were getting before. So damage to close enemies is not doing any. So this is not doing any. That probably tied to firing and to bullets, but it does give us stacks. Stacks do work. Does Furious work? I would need to test too. What's left there? Damage to close enemies. This will not work as we already... Other one doesn't work. Reload speed. That will just add stacks. Gunfu. We cannot use Gunfu. Gunslinger works. Gunslinger works with Gunslinger Expert. Those two do work when we hit the weak spot. Nothing else really under agility that we could test. So only Furious on the weapon. We need to see if Furious on the weapon itself will add damage or not. As Furious works differently than Bloodied and so on. We know Bloodied doesn't work, as Bloodied is increasing the bullet damage, not the bash. But Furious works differently, so maybe, like, Furious won't change to part of the onslaught mechanic. Maybe Furious will work. Any other perks that I'm supposed to test? Okay, let's leave this area now. My shredder did consume the glow, and it shouldn't. Sometimes it does when I spin. Probably at the early spin. Yeah, after it spins up correctly, it's no longer consuming the glow. But it seems like... Oh, it doesn't now. Sometimes it just decides to consume the glow. I don't know what determines that. Do you know what's causing the shredder to consume the glow? Yeah, the weak spot part of onslaught works. The close enemy part doesn't work. The reload, of course, irrelevant for this test. There is no ammo being used. Let's see if Furious gonna work. I will swap from my anti-armor to Furious. What other effects we can consider? Anti-armor from my last testing was working, but as we can achieve such a huge damage, it's probably not a very important factor. Aristocrats wasn't working. I don't plan to retest every single one that wasn't working. Blood, it wasn't working. The ones that have been changed. Executioners, I'm not sure if that would work now. It may. Is that working differently? Juggernauts is most likely will not work. All those regular damage boosting effects most likely will not work. I don't really plan to test absolutely every single one. Two-shot? Will that do anything? I'm not sure. But if Furious works, we don't need anything else. If Furious works, then doesn't matter what else works, as Furious is the strongest. I modded this gun too often. It's already 270 script for swapping. And we need to swap bullies later. Like for the 4-star, I will need to put pinpointers here. Luckily, I have to. That's the only one that will work. Bullies, unfortunately, doesn't work. I had big hopes for it, but it doesn't. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Fracturers, that would probably work, as that works with everything, but it's stupid. Polished will not work, as Bloody doesn't work. That's similar mechanic. Pyromaniacs could, but how do we apply the poison? Or maybe Vipers could work too. Like, we could apply poison with power armor arms mod. So poison could be applied and then maybe bonus damage, but pinpointers will know works. Pinpointers will know it works. All weak spot damage seems to be working. We need to scrap random stuff that we are carrying. Furious drill. Okay. Yeah, Vampire is good on the Shredder, although on the Ghoul doesn't matter. The Vampire cannot top up your glow. Therefore, Vampire is not really doing anything for us here. It will not work because we need glow. Yeah, the minimum required blacks should be 29. I said 28. And it was working for me. Most likely when I tested that, I had like 28.5 or so. And that was enough, not 28 itself. Yeah, 29 luck you should be aiming with one piece of limit breaking. Like, just under 28 and over 28 will still show in Pip-Boy 28, but it can make a difference for crit recharge, your exact value of luck. Okay, Furious we have here. Doesn't add any to our base damage. So Furious itself doesn't add to our base damage, but it may add to the headshot. For the base damage, it's not affected by Furious. May add to the weak spot damage, so that's true, but doesn't affect the bash damage at all. We can get stacks for the weak spot, but that's only it. The damage didn't change though for dropping anti-armor, so we don't need anti-armor, so it can be Furious. But it will be only increasing by 9% our weak point damage. It's still... No, more... No, not more, but only 9%. 9 extra stacks, 9% to weak spot. But we want to use pinpointers, that's 20% to weak damage. So 9%, always something. So that's all it gives us, the Furious, is 9% bonus damage to weak spot. Not a lot, but there's nothing else that would really give us something on prefix. Absolutely melting them. Alright. Did I test everything? Or something still missing from the testing? Basher, radioactive strength. I think we did test everything, didn't we? We need to switch this shredder now to pinpointers. We need a perfect shredder. Bashers increases damage. That's well known. That was tested. It was always like that. Bashers is the best perk. That's the first one you start with. Strength works, even though strength is not really showing in damage numbers. That's why the damage numbers are so off. All the bonus from strength is not showing. That's the main reason the damage numbers are so off. So we are changing bullies to pinpointers as that works. As long as we can hit the weak spot, which is not always so easy. Strength, Basher's Fury. So that's for damage probably the strongest. There's no other effects. Two shot I could test, but it's very low chance it's gonna work. If anything, Executioners could work. That's something that could work. Executioners itself. The barrels do not work. I was testing that in the past. They don't change anything. The AP cost doesn't matter as Perk number cruncher doesn't work. Let's try to put together the build. Blocker is good. Arms keep are good. Strong back do I need? I don't know. Basher, radioactive strength. What do I want to add? I could add my resistance. So barbarian. Brick wall, as we are running with the glow, and stagger stops our attack. So brick wall for sure, and we don't have room. Easy target doesn't work. None of that stuff works. None of that works. There's nothing else we may possibly need here. We don't need more carry weight. Under perception. What may we want in there? Is there anything we want? We are wearing power armor, so Briefetin doesn't really matter. Santa Massa his doesn't work. Even if we'll be fighting the turret, it doesn't work. Concentrated fire doesn't. Downranger doesn't work, as they will be close. None of that works. What we do with perception? Nothing works. Refractor, energy resistance, but do we have enough perception to really benefit from Refractor? It's the one thing that could work. Tormentor doesn't work. Yeah, let's put Refractors. That's the only thing that will give us something. And I don't want empty perception, but this one extra point we move somewhere else. Now, here we do have Life Giver. Fireproof, Ironclad, Glowing Guard, that all works, and we should have Bullet Shield. Does work in the moment we are hitting the target with it. We do need to hit something for activation of Bullet Shield. It doesn't activate if we just spin without the bullets, but if we hit something, it does activate. So that's good, and that will max out our endurance unless there is something I'm missing. Oh, if I would like a temporary strength boost, I would need a Nuka-Cola perk, but there is no room. How much Nuka-Nut cost? Nuka... Did I already pass it? I think I did. Where is Nuka-Nut? Where are you? Where's the Nuka-Cola perk? Am I blind? Where are you? Where? There was. Cola nut, not Nuka nut. Cola nut. That's 2 points if I want to use it. I could swap Ironclad for it. Lower Ironclad. If I want to use Nuka-Cola Dark. That's one that will work. I want that. I really want that. So Ironclad, we'll need to drop it to lower rank. 30% bonus. And then we can squeeze in Cola Nut. Cola Nut we can squeeze in. Now it's strange in numbers here. Tenderizer most likely working as that debuff on enemies. United Ordeal works, but there's rare situation when there are ghouls. I stopped using that. Too often there is no ghoul on a team. And it's a dead 3 points. I don't like carrying pair cards that do nothing for me. That's why I'm not using it anymore as much. Party Boy, that's what we need. Party Boy, that triples the effect of alcohols. Nuka Dark is alcohol, and that will work. Party Boy will work. Rank 1 Party Boy, we don't need. That's probably it from in here. Demolition Expert works. Yes, surprise, surprise, that works. And carry weight, we can always use carry weight. Field Surgeon for Stimpaks faster, I don't really need it. I mean, on the gold, it's not bad to have Field Surgeon. So you can use goo faster after Stimpak if you need to use it. None of this stuff works. So power user. Do I need power? I don't need power user. I'm not using that. I don't need any of that. Stabilized, unfortunately, doesn't give any benefit. I don't think. I'm not even sure if anti-armor still works on it. Stabilized didn't show any. So we don't need anything else under intelligence, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, bullet shield is working. At least it was last time I tested. We'll double check in stats when I'll be playing with this build. Yeah, Twisted Muscle has splash damage component. It works. That was confirmed in the past, I'm aware. And I do have Twisted Muscles already on this build. Gunsmith to make minigun indestructible. We could, as there is... but I need some points for agility. I may need those points for agility. So let's wait with that. We need points for agility. Oh, and I unequipped taking one for the team to put the strength on. Can I sneak with the Shredder on the Guardian? I want to try jetpacking the Guardian too. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, it's already nearly unbreakable, so I don't know if I need Gunsmith. In the past, it was breaking easily, but they changed that. It's not breaking easily anymore. We need 3 points from intelligence to agility for now. 3 points from intelligence to agility. That's what we do need. As we want the weak spot damage boosted. There's not many things that can boost our damage, so we are taking every single percentage point. So Guerrilla Master, that's not. Regular Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, and we are missing... What we are missing? We are missing something. What am I missing? I have that? Oh, I don't have that. Guerrilla Expert. I'm missing this one. Maybe I don't even need so much agility. Adrenaline doesn't work. Action Ghoul. Do I need Action Ghoul? I don't need Action Ghoul. I don't really need Bone Survival. Dodgy, I'm not needing Dodgy. No need for Dodgy. Escape Artist. Evasive, I don't need either one of that. That doesn't work. None of that works. I'm not sure if I need so much agility. Maybe I don't. But there's nothing better, so... What can I do with this agility? I can add limb damage perks for Black Powder Rifle. To cripple the Guardian faster. Or something else. Nothing of that will work. Will sneak attack work on the Shredder Bash? I didn't test. We'll need to go back. But it's hard to sneak. Ah, that Shredder with sneaking, it's probably overkill even if that works. Not gonna be sneaking with the Shredder. Skip that idea. 4-leaf clover. That's for guns. What do I really need under luck? Glass freak. I need glass freak. Junk shield. I need. Curator is here. Good with salt. One gun army. That what works. Oh, iron equip. Yeah, not the glowing criticals. Where is it? There. Faulty spots. That works. Faulty spots. What else? Do I have ricochet? I unequip ricochet. Where is the ricochet? There is the ricochet. And is there anything else I'm missing? Is there anything I'm missing? Nothing I'm missing. I don't really know if I need this good with salt. I will give myself recharge for criticals. If I want to use black powder with it, maybe. Yeah, if I want to use black powder for crippling, so I will need critical savvy for that. Faulty spots, one gun army, curator, junk shield, glass freak, 4-leaf clover. So then I add more crippling with black powder here. Nothing else I really need at this category. So I add enforcer and modern renegade rank 2 as there is no more. Oh, I don't have rank 2. So maybe enforcer rank 2, modern renegade max out. I pick up another enforcer. Bloody mess doesn't work. At least, I don't know if it was in the past, but for today it doesn't. Okay, somehow we still have 2 points that we need to spend on something. We cannot move them to strength because it's max, endurance max, agility max, luck max. We need to use them either under charisma, intelligence, or perception. There is nothing under perception. We already checked that out. And is there... That is perk for alcohol duration, or that was endurance? I'm not sure if that perk would work for Nuka-Cola Dark. It's kind of pre-war, or isn't it? It is pre-war alcohol. But which perk was that to increase the duration? It's not here. It's probably endurance alcohol duration, isn't it? Which one was it? Oh, this one, all night long. That's 2 points I don't have. Unless I would give up on bullet shield. Maybe I should give up on bullet shield. It does work, but I will be killing with the shredder anyway. Two-shot was giving you to hit numbers with basher after update. Really? But was it giving you more damage? Like when you bash, did you actually did more damage? Outside of it splitting damage numbers? I'm giving up on bullet shield most likely, assuming one night long works on Nuka-Cola Dark. And I accidentally drink a lot of Nuka-Cola Dark recently, so I don't have my old supply that I used to. I have Nuka-Cola Dark 20 left. So normal duration of Nuka-Cola Dark is 3 minutes. It shows 2, so it's 3 minutes, I think. Does it say it here? 3 minutes. Is that a pre-war alcohol? And why don't have more than 6? Shouldn't it be 8 strength? Maybe it shouldn't. All night long. Do I need to pop another one to see effect? Doesn't work. You stupid cheaters at Bethesda. All night long doesn't work. So that would be a waste to use it. We are back to bullet shield, it seems like. That doesn't work. Back to bullet shield. Oh, I could try to give myself crazy luck with Nuka-Cola Dark as a bonus. Okay, crazy luck. That's still working or not? Crazy luck. The crazy luck boost can be fun for the ricochet purposes, triggering more often, and all other stuff that's cased with luck, like junk shield, 4-leaf clover, junk shield. Yeah, crazy luck. Happy-go-lucky. Exactly 2 points that I have left. Happy-go-lucky, exactly 2 points. Happy-go-lucky. Happy-go-lucky. With Party Boy, Cola Nut, Happy-go-lucky should give us crazy boost to our luck. So our luck at this moment 30. It only applies when I drink another one, I think. Unless they patch that out. I hope not. Yeah, 48 luck. So that's solid. So happy-go-lucky, we have 48 luck. I don't even know if it shows somewhere. Doesn't show anywhere, but yeah, it works. I need to pop some chems. I want to be wonderful. Extra strength, extra damage. So Nuka-Cola Dark absolutely works for our luck. It's a very temporary luck boost, but it's 48 with it. And we have extra strength to do more damage. Why is it only 33 strength? Oh, I'm not in power armor now. Okay, that makes sense. Power armor is 10 strength. Did I forget something, guys? Or is that all? There is no easy way to locate your camp module. If you lose it, it's a hassle. I think that's all good. I need jetpack on my power armor now. I want to be jetpacking again. Blackbird Elite. That fits for most. Should do a full Blackbird. I need to repaint it all to Blackbird Elite now. Nothing fits, like non-jetpack fit to this new power armor skin. The Hydrotech doesn't have dedicated jetpack, which I'm upset about. So I do it all Blackbird Elite. Blackbird Elite is amazing. Amazing paint. Okay, full black beret elite. That's a badass looking power armor with a matching jetpack. One of the best skins. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. I cannot move now. I forgot this power armor workstation is cool, but if I try to enter power armor from this workstation, I get stuck as there is no access from behind. All night long might work if the effect isn't already active. You think so? Okay, let's test. Is it just expired? I will test your theory. Because why not? Nope. It doesn't work. Somehow, they don't count it as pre-war alcohol, even though clearly invented by Nuka-Cola before the war. Oh, that's all done. Now for the weapons, black powder rifle, swappable to, instead of auto axe, to the shredder. Absolute beast shredder. And we need some ammo for black powder. Why whiskey better? But whiskey is for strength only, and now I have strength, endurance, and luck for no good reason, thanks to everything I have here. And I have enough. I need to pick up something before I move to make sure the junk shield is working. 140. It's about right, I think. Is that updating? Are my perks updating? I'm never sure. Yeah, 139, probably right. Do I have... Let's double check. I think it's max, maybe? Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm supposed to have. Do I need to refresh my food? Is Pemmican still working? I was testing too long. I need all the food again. Empty the food collectors. Let's pop again herbivore. Food. Why am I losing glow? Game, what are you doing? Eating stuff and losing glow for no good reason. That will spoil, so I eat it. Doesn't boost damage of the shredder, but that's fine. Pemmican. Red scorpion. Rabbit. Smoked milk. Spoiled Brahman milk. Oh, junk shield dropped a little bit. Probably my Nuka-Cola Dark expired. Deflect chance 30%. Let's boost it again with Nuka-Cola Dark. How much is it going up? Ricochet is almost 40% with that. Okay, that's crazy high. And Junk Shield 140. It's probably 150 for Junk Shield. It's like max out. And there is no more benefit. Let's see if we can damage the Guardian. Let's see if it's gonna do damage to the Guardian. And I want to jetpack at it. I want to jetpack the Guardian. How hard can it be to jetpack the Guardian? Oh, you don't need alcohol to kill the Guardian. You can use it, you don't need it. I don't need Brief It In. Doesn't do anything in power armor. Oh, I forgot legendary perks. Taking one for the team. Strength increases damage a little bit, but I need taking one for the team. For the Guardian to see the maximum damage. Probably sneaking will trigger too. I need to go in this view. If I want to fly on the Guardian. Do I have toxic goo? But I will probably need to spam some AP items. How much can I jetpack around with the minigun shredder shredding? Okay, let's see. Move the camera away. Let's test it here. I would like to... I cannot land on it. I would like to shred. Should be able to hover for a while. If I don't mess up, I should be able to hover a little. Strength does increase damage. I want to try without placing power armor. That's my point here. I want to try it without placing power armor. I lost my loot somewhere? Never mind. I need to reload this. I'm not fully spec to do damage. Okay. Which button am I pressing? Flying a little bit lower. Oh, I'm supposed to be crouching. Oops. Hold up. Wait. Supposed to be crouching. Now I'm hitting the torso. I fly too far. I did it without power armor. I did it! A little bit of practice required. A little bit of jetpacking practice, but I did it. Let's do it again. Oh, don't cheat and kill me now. I could take out follow through, and I will, but I wanted to see the Guardian. I want to see the Guardian first with the follow through. I want to see the full damage. I don't plan to run follow through on this build. I need to do it better. As I was hitting it in the shield, I flew too far away first time. I need to look at the ceiling. There is like equivalent, like on the ceiling there is circle, the same size as the Guardian. So I can do it. I just need another fusion core. Oh, accidentally I do have ammo. And it does do damage. Surprise. This build does do damage with ammo. By accident. It's not like planned. But it does do damage with ammo. Ultra sight 5 melts. Go away. And I need some fusion cores. Fusion core. Alright. Scrap the stuff we don't need. Go back in there. Try to do it better this time. Remember to crouch. Yeah, the jetpack uses a little bit of the fusion cores. I could be running the power user perk if I plan to jetpack a lot, but I don't plan to jetpack a lot. Now I have a bunch of fresh cores. Oh, one more thing. I need to test it. Can I jetpack and somehow hit the shield from above with the shredder? Can I hit the... Is it possible to jetpack on the shield with the shredder? Is that possible to jetpack it? I will probably touch the platform and die, but I want to see if that's possible to touch the shield with a shredder. You can recharge those fusion cores from the raid if you have fusion core recharger at your camp. That's what I do with my fusion cores that are not full. Okay. If I fly here at about this this spot, not hitting the shield. What am I hitting? I'm trying to hit his shield and it's not really working well for me. Where is your shield? Nope. Nope. Oops. I did get damage accidentally. I don't think I can do it with the shredder, like the shield part. Let's do it normally. Crouch in here. And now we fly again. Maybe I position myself better. Can I hit it on... No, that's wrong. I hit yellow numbers. Why am I getting... I'm hitting shield now. Oops. What? How long did I was sure I touch it, I'm dead, I'm waiting, I need to like, how am I hitting it in the shield after it's down, but I cannot hit it in the shield when I'm trying to? Why it's going on reverse? Why is it going on reverse for me? How am I doing that? The hovering part, I'm hovering in the wrong spot somehow. We'll stand closer, maybe that will be better. Should I be farther away hovering with the jetpack, or more up front, or more from the side? Maybe from side of arm and not up where the head is? The game needed time to realize that I shouldn't be there. Yeah, probably. That's probably it. Let's see. If I go from the side... No. No. I need yellow numbers. Where are the yellow numbers? What about... Oh. Need to be on his head? On his head directly? Need to be above his head? Okay, we need to repeat it. I think I need to hover exactly at his head area. So I'm hitting something else otherwise. That's the targeting in third-person view. Maybe I should do it in first person, but that should stop my shredder, or can I do it in first person? I'm not sure. We need to retest a couple more times. That's fun thing to do. Like jetpacking the Guardian instead of placing... I know I could place power armor and that would be way easier. So I would not need to jetpack. But jetpacking the Guardian is fun. And the glow can be low. As long as I have glow, the damage should work. How much? I have 166 toxic goo left. I'm good. With the bullet shield perk, honestly, I probably should use a heavy gun to cripple the Guardian. That would save me a lot of crippling perks. Is even heavy gun faster or slower? Let me try one more thing as we are at it. If I would get my 50 cal with limb damage, the Furious 50 cal with limb damage, less AP cost. If I would start from that instead of the black powder, I just need ammo for it. And store 5 mils. Take Ultra Sight 50. Don't know how many fusion cores I even have. It's not important now. Still, coordination of button presses when I'm flying with a jetpack is not my stronger side. But we'll figure that out. Maybe I need to be exactly above the head. That to fill my furrow. That's triggering the bullet shield. Does some damage. The bullet shield probably helps more than anything else. Yeah, maybe I should be using 50 cal so I can skip some additional perks. Now, we fly exactly to the middle. I'm like above the head. Oh. Yeah, above the head. Look at that. Look at that. The flying part needs some practice. And I should switch back to the 50 cal after that so I don't get this 5 mil each time. What? That's such a cheating. Kill me after. I'm getting better at flying. I really need to get better as I want to do a video about the Shredder. Updated for this season. And I want to show my flying skills in the video. Without a fail. Without dying when touching a platform. I want to do it like it's easy. I want to show it like it's easy. Whoever is not watching the live stream will not know that it didn't go smoothly at all. I just need to do one smooth. So 50 cal seems to be good enough for crippling purposes. As it's Furious, as I do have Furious perks to increase my damage, I just need to probably sit on the pipe closer, so I will get close range damage booster. And I don't need then all those Gunslinger and Enforcer. So what I do here, I don't need that. What could boost me other ways? What could I do with those points? Covert operative? Sneaking? I could put power armor on top. But I'm a pro and I can fly with a jetpack. At least I'm pretending to be a pro. What could I use? Yeah, maybe the sneak attack damages. I don't think anything else. Not sure if that's triggering, but yeah, why not? And then suppressed weapons. I have no suppressed weapons, so what if I would use not the secret agents? Mr. Sandman, silence weapons do additional sneak attack damage. Doesn't make much sense. I probably should take away some points from agility and use power user under intelligence or something like that. Ammo. Try to sit closer with my 50 cal. 50 cal is not the most powerful weapon, unfortunately. It'd probably be better off with light machine gun used for the limb crippling. Thick skin doesn't work in power armor. Oh, do I have enough luck to crit? Yeah, I do. More than enough. Okay. Let's try if I can improve. Sitting close. And I still need to do a test in first person after that too. Not sure if I'm close enough to get close range damage to the shield, but hopefully I am. How did I get staggered? I have the wall equipped. Oh, now it's going very smoothly. I need to fire one bullet to activate my bullet shield early. And now, the part we are flying. I'm above the head. I'm still hitting a little bit, like both numbers. That's not good. A little bit too far. Okay, now I'm closer. Switch the weapon. Okay, was still a little bit too far. I need to be even deeper in this perspective. I try first person. Maybe I'll be better at flying in first person view. Maybe that's easier or harder. We'll see. And now I have 50 rounds. I missed half of the shots from the weak spot to hitting the shield. I didn't die. Didn't kill me this time. Float like a tank, stink like a wood chipper. Yes, Jason. If you just turn ghoul, King Host, you definitely should try the Shredder. If you just turn ghoul, you should try the Shredder. After I master my flying, I will upload this build to YouTube. I need to master my flying. Light machine gun. Bash damage, not limb damage. Would that be even better for crippling? It doesn't really matter. Okay, first person. And I'm pretty sure if I'm standing so close to the Guardian, I'm not 100%, but I'm quite sure, at least that's how it feels, like my ricochet is doing more damage because of the onslaught stacks, maybe? Is that possible? That's possible that it's doing that? Maybe. I feel like the shield goes down faster when I stand closer to the Guardian. Maybe that just more hits hitting me and being deflected accurately, but as well it may be more damage from them. I'm not 100% sure which one is that, but something is there. And I shouldn't be staggered now. I have suspicion that in the third person view, the stagger can still occur a little bit from those rocket launchers, even though I do have brick wall and they shouldn't occur. So to activate bullet shield, I will shoot it a little bit before it shoots me. So it works. Then I'm waiting as I want to pop some toxic goo and it's hitting me. Then it goes down real fast. Top up that. Switch to the shredder. Let's see if that's any better at flying. What am I hitting? It's harder. Oh no, every time I press a jetpack. It stops attacking. So that's not an option. We need to be directly above the head. More above the head. Closer, like that. And I need to float really low. I cannot be very high up. I still killed it. But first person, you cannot do it. Every time I press the jetpack, it stops my attack. So we cannot do it in first person view, unfortunately. However easier it would be, I need to practice in that. The flying master. Oh, this is an everyday build. You can run Shredder every day for everything. It's variant of the melee approach. So you don't really have high range weapons. But you can run everything with it. I'm pretty sure Snake is possible too. With jetpack skills, but you do need a good jetpack skills to fly to the snake and attack it with a shredder. Like, look at everyday things. Those are everyday things. And I should have glow to do damage. Those are everyday things. I touch them, they dead. Everyday things are dead. Okay. Now I know what I need to do. Let's see if I will execute it correctly this time. I know how it works. And it's very important about jetpacking. What I need to always remember, and I'm trying, don't press any directional buttons when you are trying to hover. Just keep pressing a jetpack. Don't move forward, backwards, as that affects jetpack to either go higher or lower. And we don't want that. We want to try to keep jumping in a spot with short jetpack burst, just to hover. Hovering part is something requires practice from my side, but it's absolutely doable. So I need to practice the hovering. Crouching. Okay. 50 cal. 50 cal we are using to get this bullet shield. 30% deflect chance with my ricochet that's stuck at 40%. As I was testing Nuka Dark. We let it fire and we pop 2 toxic goo. Then we help it out. Okay. We switch to the shredder, pop 2 toxic goo just in case. We fly forward. And now we hover. Lower. No, not so low. I touch it. What? I lost glow because I touched it. Somehow I didn't die. I touched it. I didn't die. Don't know if I have enough time to go back in there. I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, now I'm in the good spot. I really don't need much time to kill it. But that was a mess up. Should I fly even further, or was I too far? I did touch it for a moment. It hit my glow but didn't kill me. Somehow I was like standing there for a couple seconds and didn't die. I could boost my strength further to do more damage, that is true. And I have the sneak attack damage, but Mr. Sandman do not work, so this is a dead perk. Should I be using instead? Like daily driving, adrenaline for daily driving when I want to use some gun. That probably should stay here for the build. Like for the sake of build, fullness. Now I could run Nuka Dark and Psycho Buff to see the full damage. Hit from the back? You think I should fly behind it and turn around? Ninja? I think Ninja doesn't work, but Ninja is more than 2 perks. Ninja is 3 points, isn't it? Ninja is for melee. Yeah, Ninja is 3 points. And that's with melee weapons. That's not a melee weapon. That's why covert operative works. Even though it's not really range attack, but covert operative works when it triggers. Need to fly better. And I need to equip Nuka Dark here. So I can mess up with that a little. Nuka Dark. This flying is important for me. I want to learn flying. I know I can place power armor, but in case Bethesda ever patches placing of power armor, I want to learn flying so I can still smile at them after they nerf it. I can still like be, ha ha ha, I don't care. I will still melee the Guardian. You will not forbid melee the Guardian. And they even failed to disable sneak attacks on the Guardian. It's disabled when it emerges, but when it goes to sleep, it re-enables. Which is awesome and hilarious in the same time. Okay. Again. Too far? What am I hitting? No. So I need to be exactly on top. I forgot to pop Nuka-Cola Dark, didn't I? And Psycho Buff. So I need to be exactly where the head is. Yeah, melee buffs do not work on Shredder, so we don't need to be feral or anything like that. Only strength does. I did better. I did better here. The aiming for the head area to get the proper damage. That's the tricky part. The most tricky part, to hover around the head area. How do I nail the spot I should be hovering around? How do I nail the spot? Probably don't even need to waste at all my fusion core on vatsing the shield. I just can shoot a little bit on the Guardian, and reflected bullets are doing the job enough. Very tricky on Snake too. Yeah, I know. I tried Snake a couple times. Flying is not easy there. It's doable. I probably just need to remember to stop moving forward after I finally hover in the right spot. Just stop touching WSAD buttons. Let it go and don't touch anymore after I'm in the right spot. Crouch. Or I forget to crouch. Now pop those. Nuka Dark. And Psycho Buff. Okay, I remember to pop them. The Guardian. Let's see if I mess up again or that'd be good. Should I bother with targeting in VATS? Maybe not. Just pop some toxic goo and shoot it a little to keep my bullet shield active. Yeah, that's gonna do it. And now, fly. Oh, I'm in the right spot. Ha! What would you say now, Guardian? Flying like a pro. Good. I would probably do it like 10 times recording the video and just squeeze in the part when I succeeded. That's the plan. That's the plan. I just do it 10 times. And when I succeed, that's what goes into the video. And everyone will think I can do it every time. Everyone will think I can do it every time like that. But the damage is there. Like, it's dying so fast. Snake keeps dragging you back and you get stuck inside. Yes, but we did it. So that's the damage. Just in case you cannot do it this way, the power armor still works. So let's do one with power armor method. The classic power armor method when you don't need to fly anywhere with any jetpack stuff. Seems like it's if my feet is where the Guardian head is, then I'm hitting the spot. Yeah, maybe that's how I need to position myself. So now let's do the classic power armor frame so you will see the full damage. There will be nothing distracting my shredder. I should still have Psycho Buff and Nuka Dark running, so I don't need a fresh one. Yes, Snake can be done. It's tricky. I did fly. Usually I do a lot of damage when I try melee on Snake, but then I die. Like, I need some teammates to have Gatling plasmas or something like that to finish the Snake after I unfortunately fell into the green lava. So that's a requirement. And here with power armor, I could probably do it in first person view. I will not be jumping or anything like that, so that should work. And the standard method is you just place power armor on here, like on the edge. Then you start it. Then you only jetpack to it. You sit on that. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Just sit on the head. The problem with Blackbird paint in first person when I'm holding 50 cal, it's covering way too much of my screen. Then it's gonna emerge and start shooting itself, I think. There was one patch when it wasn't. So maybe it doesn't. Okay, it still doesn't shoot itself when I'm sitting here. So I need to go VATS method after all. This is okay, I have that. But it only fires rockets. So that's a little bit worse method. Who doesn't want to fight? Come on, Guardian. Okay, so that's a little bit worse method. But now I should be able to just attack it like that. I don't have sneak attacks. Oh no. You notice the damage? When the sneak attacks trigger, Like 6k. The damage was 6k. The damage displayed, when the damage displayed is 6k, it's mean like I'm doing about 50k. I'm doing about 50k per shot, so it's like seconds. Yeah, it doesn't shoot the lasers when I'm so close. But I got it. That's the build will be uploaded later today. And I will be... It can take a while for me to record. So I'm gonna be flying for an hour until I got the clip when I nicely hit the Guardian in the weak spot from jetpacking position. So it will take a while to record, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it. I need a perfect one. I need a perfect one. I need a perfect fly. Did I burn all my fusion cores? I don't even see how many I have. There is still this bug that the fusion core counter disappears from the screen. I still have 6. Okay, I'm good. I didn't really burn much of the fusion cores. Still have 6. Probably some dropped with rewards from the Guardian. So we're good. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, that's gonna be a beast. It's gonna be a beast. Only 28 health now. So I'm pretty sure some of the food expired too. I will need to be refreshing food as well. Let's empty all my collectors. Did I do all my dailies? I probably didn't. I need to check dailies. Flying Shredder blooper video, a 3 hours montage of trying to fly. Yeah, that would be hilarious too. But then everyone would know that I'm not good with that. And when you watch someone's video, someone is doing stuff in video game, it always look like they're so good. I remember when I was watching some of the videos, I don't know what the game was, but some kind of a shooter, PvP shooter. I'm terrible at sniping, and I was watching someone who's doing a video guide about sniping. It was all those perfect, super smooth headshots. And then I learned that he's not actually as good as in those videos. Those are just his best headshots. But that was a long time ago when I was young and I was believing everything I see in the internet. So I was thinking that if I see him getting headshots and aiming in the player I can't even see it on the screen in 1 second, that's how it always is. And I know some people are really good with aiming. I did watch esports. So some people are about as that good. Maybe not exactly, but close to that good on the live esport events. But yeah, mostly not as good. What are the challenges? Are they done? No, I need to do it. Eat a cake, pie or candy. Catch a fish. Claim a workshop. I don't want to claim a workshop. Build a better table. Drink Nuka-Cola Cranberry. Kill a Scourge. Kill a Snallygaster. And weekly reroll these workshops. So dailies. Candies. 10 candies they want me to eat. Where my Nuka-Cola candy? There. 10 candies. Then Nuka-Cola Cranberry. 2 bottles. Okay. Then Snallygaster, Scourge, fishing. Oh, fishing daily I need to do too. Build a bed, table, or stairs. We've definitely built stuff. Bed, table, or stairs. Okay, stairs would be fine. And we, of course, remove that stuff. Now, the fishing, hopefully they will ask us to fish in the proper region. Oh, breaks by Jar Jar. You ran into your first scammer today? Those are quite common. I have phone calls, text messages that try to scam, like pretending that there is parcel for you and you need to rearrange it. Like, it's all the time in UK. Emails, text messages, phone calls. They just try and never stop. They're not discouraged by the fact I never respond at all. Toxic Valley fishing. So unfortunately, we have Cranberry Bog fishing and Toxic Valley fishing. They should be eat 10 carrots daily. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, recently I don't even answer a phone if I'm not expecting a phone call and I don't know the number. I just ignore it. So I don't feel like I should answer it. If they have something important to say, they will leave a message or send me a text. If they calling and there is no follow-up, probably nothing. I'm still checking when I'm here if there is enclave mode. It's so rare. I don't even remember last time I got one. Feels like forever ago. And I cannot fish in power armor, so we need to exit. The shredder does work if you run power armor or not. It doesn't matter. So we can shred without power armor too. Oh, you got scammed out of your jumpsuit? When you trade very valuable items, always use a courier, which is basically a person you trust that will do the transaction for you guys. Don't do it without a courier. Only need 2 fishes in here. That's 1. I'm using improved because I have so much. Oh, Spiteful Ledger, you rerolled your workshop quest too? Yeah, it's fast to take a workshop. I just don't like those very much. Normally I don't do them. And now I suppose to fish in Toxic Valley. I prefer to fish from the crater as there is no enemies. I don't know if Bethesda gonna help you with lost item through the trade. They usually don't do that. But you can try. Usually support do not do anything about it, unfortunately. They really need to implement a safe trading system. That's on them. In my opinion, that's basic for online games. A safe trading system. How is that Fallout 76 does not have one? That's something I cannot understand. Oh, where is it? There. And 7 fish in here. Yeah, always use couriers for trades. Unless you trade low value items, then it doesn't really matter much. If you don't care if you lose them, you don't need courier. But other than that, you do need a courier. And the basic trade system is not complicated. Like the Roblox one. Like in the Roblox, they have this animal hatching game. I don't know what's the name, but my little one is playing it. So you trade some eggs or animals in there. You basically put your stuff into one box during the trade, and other person is putting stuff into their box, you can see both boxes on the screen at the same time, what's in them, and then it will ask you, are you happy with what you have to offer? You said yes. Then it waits for other person. Are you happy what you have to offer? They need to say yes. After both persons say yes, that locks the boxes, so you cannot really add or take away anything. Then you check if both sides are correct, and you press confirm the trade. And after both sides press confirm the trade is final. And that's simple system. That's very simple system, and it's working. Look at this beautiful fish. Why we cannot have that in Fallout? How complicated can that be? I don't know how complicated that could have been. Doesn't feel like that should be very complicated. Ah, another one. The Linda Lee will be happy with all those bits. Alright. Just about Fallout New Vegas and you play on 4K TV. That must feel nice. Though the resolution is not so high, isn't it, in Fallout New Vegas? For this daily fishing, I probably should modify my fishing rod with attractive hook to just accelerate how fast I pull the fish. So I don't care about catching the most rare ones. No idea though if that would be faster. Maybe if I would use common bait with attractive hook to hook them 10% faster than otherwise. Yeah, I know the games have the trading system is very old. I use Roblox just because I see it all the time. My little one is using that, so I see it and I see how it works. Surprisingly, people still get scammed there. There are scams. So my little one needed to learn about those too. The different scams they are doing, like, oh, give me this this animal and I need to log in on other account and I'll give you the dragon you wanted or unicorn or whatever it was. And then, of course, if you give them the animal they want, they never log in onto any other account. There is no other account. You lost your animal. If they don't want to use the safe trading system, trying to explain to you that they need this on different account and they have what you need on different account, you just don't trade. But they do scam little girls before they learn. On the other hand, I'm guessing that's life. Better when they learn that now than get scammed from actually valuable things later on in life. So they learn early. My little one learned that when she was like 7. She got scammed first time. So they are forced to learn early when playing multiplayer games. Okay, so that's done. Did I get any new plan? Nope. Cook all the fish. Done. Trying to cook those fish as fast as possible. Now, Linda Lee, you eat it all. And you give me a 3-star pistol. And I just scrap it. Laser gun, a vicious capacitor, I don't need it. That was probably from the daily. Now what do we have left? Kill 3 Snallygasters and 10 Scorched. Snallygasters, 3 of them exactly are here. Hello there, Snallygasters. So no power armor, it's still doing insane damage. Oh, power armor you can reduce AP cost a little with arm mods. I have higher AP cost here. In power armor I can reduce it. I don't know if I want to change my arm mods. Like my power armor, what do I have on arms? I have gimbals. So that doesn't reduce the AP cost. What was the name? I forgot the name of the one that reduces. Basically, that reduces power attack damage cost. That what reduces shredder cost too. So I could have been using that. But how much is it using? Okay, it's slow enough already. So I don't really need to worry about AP cost. I don't need to change. And there is kill 10 Scorched. Where do I get 10 of them? The biggest population at this fissure, probably. Everything you followed just works, that's correct. Don't really need a Scorch Beast fight, I just need Scorch. Maybe I could get her on the ground. Yeah, 50 cal still cripples this wing really fast. So I don't need black powder for crippling single limb. Land. I crippled your wing, he's supposed to land now. Stop cheating. Land. Should be instant landing. That's not really as instant as I was expecting it to be. But it's fine. The kill is instant though. Not enough Scorch, unfortunately. Let's see here. Did I get the boss mega bundle? I didn't get any bundles, no. I don't know if I should take anything from those bundles. Let me take a look. This bundle, I have a bunch of stuff. So what am I missing from this bundle? Clues. Chalkboard letter kit. Glow in the dark Appalachia map. Haunted house window boards. Defcon sign. Industrial slate. Chalkboard. Maybe I could take that chalkboard letter kit. I'm missing this one. And glow in the dark map. Yeah, I can buy that. That's not expensive. Why is it so slow? How am I killing Scorch? I'm stuck in the Atom Shop. I don't know if that's gonna update at all. Maybe it will update other day. I probably killed Scorch with... Oh, the bullet shield I supposed to test if it's... Yeah, still working when I attack with the Shredder. I just need to hit enemy with this Shredder. Oh. Thank you a lot for coming, Scorch Beast. I took some ammo, so let's shoot it now. Oh, why arm? Should be head. Anyone left? I did 10 scorch. The important part completed. Let's get rid of ammo. Firing at clouds. Completed. All challenges. So now I can go and figure out what I'm eating for a lunch. I have nothing yet, so I need to figure it out. All right. And thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate all of you supporting, helping, and dropping your tips and tricks, what you are using. And then I can test it, confirm or deny. I'm sorry if I deny your claim, but I need to test everything that I'm using. And later on today, I will spend lots of time trying to jetpack with the shredder and to make a video about it. And that being said, I wish you good rest of your day and see you soon, everyone. Turtle out. Bye. Take care.